Okay, so we're doing a video series where I'm going through the fundraising pitch deck of the acquisition network, explaining how and why we're raising $1 million to complete the product, software, and program. And so the next slide that I'm going through is the addressable market size, which I'm certain that you know is massive, right? There's 75 million companies for sale in the United States, 10 trillion in equity available alone, and 50 million people in America quit their job last year for more location freedom. And that's why the acquisition network solves all three of these massive gaps in the market by delivering the world's first and only social network for acquiring companies. So number one, 75 million companies for sale, but 80% of them aren't closing. That's why we created an app that collects these motivated sellers and puts them in front of end buyers that actually want to take them over, but more importantly, puts these motivated sellers in front of the equity groups that have the hundreds of millions and billions of financing to complete the transaction, to partner with these individual buyers to complete more deals. Okay, and so the 10 trillion in equity, do you realize what 10 trillion in equity is and like how that would change the entire economy? We keep hearing about how the economy is crumbling and nothing is happening. And the reason why the economy is turning down is because there hasn't been enough innovation to solve the problems in the market. There hasn't been enough reasons for people to invest. And that's why the market is constricting, because without new, big, innovative ideas, people are more than likely going to stagnate. They're going to be more likely to save and to conserve rather invest. But when new ideas come out, right, things like Amazon, things like Netflix, Facebook, right, when new ideas, people spend when innovation is delivered. When Airbnb was created, I guarantee you there was more people going on vacation than before because they had a new reason to invest into vacations, right? When Uber came out, more people started ordering taxis just because it was more convenient. They could order food from their home, right, with DoorDash because it was more convenient. Like the money is still was there beforehand, but when you create and deliver innovation in the market, people are more likely to spend their money. And so I believe that the economy turning down is just due to a lack of innovation, and that's all the reason why you, the potential client or investor, should fund my company so that I can deliver innovation and give reasons for more reasons for people to spend their money. Okay, and that takes us to the third reason, right? There's 50 million people quit their job last year for more location freedom. The world and the economy will never be the same after COVID-19. People don't like going to offices anymore for work. They want to learn how to make money online. They want more freedom and flexibility. And acquisitions and our training program is exactly how we're going to be able to help people do that. Unfortunately, for the average individual, making money online is almost impossible. It's really hard learning how to create a proper niche result hypothesis, putting people in position to become an independent consultant. But I argue learning how to become an independent consultant is one of the most important things that any individual should do in this economy. That everyone has expertise, they have experiences that they can sell in the marketplace for money, and instead of going to a company and trading time for dollars. And so our training program and system is going to teach people how to become independent consultants so they can take ownership of their time, but then learn how to use our app and marketing system to put themselves in position to acquire more companies so they can take advantage of those 75 million companies and the 10 trillion in equity. It's all tied together, and that's why I highlight those three massive addressable markets, right? The 75 million companies for sale, the 10 trillion in equity, and the fact that people want to work from home and have more flexibility in their lives. The acquisition network solves all of this and more, right? So we put the people that want to work online in position to learn how to create cash flow, learn how to acquire companies so that they can earn more money, create wealth by owning equity in $1 million businesses, and also put them in position to create quality jobs for the next generation. So if you're a potential client or investor who's on the fence on putting money in the acquisition network, I really think you should take a look at the addressable market sizes and look at how we're solving them with our education and social network platform. There is no company on the planet that brings private equity groups, brokers, sellers, and end buyers all together, while also giving education, courses, training, and a team to complete the transaction for them. And so by bringing this all under one umbrella, but also implementing AI and machine learning to aggregate the data more effectively, we're going to help a lot of people acquire the first business that normally never would have been able to do it if they were using manual processes or doing it all on their own. So I hope you got great value out of me reviewing the addressable market sizes and how we're systematically tapping into these markets with technology, with marketing, with AI, and why if you're a shareholder or an investor in my company, you're going to be in position to create massive returns on your money and change the course of human history. So I'm going through a video series. I'm going through each one of the slides of my fundraising deck, explaining how and why we're raising $1 million for our technology. If you're interested in learning more, I'll see you on the next one.